Good morning. My name is Mariana Gonzalez, and today I will be talking to you about second language acquisition. Diversity is the key in a classroom, and as a future bilingual early childhood teacher, it is my responsibility to be prepared and informed in the major topic of bilingualism and how it affects our children. So why is second language acquisition so important in this field? Well, the obvious is that we are going to be responsible for our little one's education, and their proficiency in language is a key factor in their success. There is an increasing number of bilingual or second language learners, also known as SLL children in classrooms. Many people today, including parents and educators, believe that being bilingual means having limited capacity and that a bilingual person is usually fluent in one language or the other, but not in both. Teachers play a major role in children's success in second language acquisition, not only in the classroom, but also in collaborating with parents to help at home in developing the student vocabulary. Society views bilingualism as an indicator of unbalanced language, which is the case in some, but not all. This belief is part of the three popular beliefs concerning bilingual children. The second assumption is that regarding social economic status. Low social economic status could be the base for low proficiency in both languages. The third and final assumption is that encouraging parents to speak English at home, which is the case, in this case is a societal language, will promote its successful development. Even though these popular beliefs are the representation of some children, this does not mean that bilingual children cannot achieve high proficiency in two languages, regardless of socioeconomic background and home exposure. Plenty of children in the following study will prove these common theories wrong. But what is the teacher's role in helping students be successful bilinguals? Assessment is a key factor. Just like with any other subject, assessment of both languages is necessary if possible. Teachers should ask for parents' cooperation in assessing children at home in their home language to determine their proficiency. One important fact that has stood out from my research is that once children know a certain concept in their home language, then it will be much easier for us as educators to help them learn it in the societal language. Having that said, teachers should also be prepared for instances where the concept isn't clear in either language. In addition to collaborating with parents, it is essential for teachers to learn about families' background, home language, and learn to interpret the parents' assessments from home. Once aware of this information, teachers can come up with a plan to reinforce learning at home in whatever language. It is important to point out that parent and children interaction is key. Even though there are many factors that are not under our control and may play out negatively, our expectations should never be any other than high, regardless of social economic status or home language. The following study was done among 282 children in Singapore. These children were attending kindergarten and their language proficiency was evaluated. Their results were compared to 4 possible language profiles: high proficiency in both, either, and neither of the two. The results were children's scores that were equally distributed in all 4 possible profiles. Now remember the common assumptions that were discussed at the beginning of the presentation when considering these findings. Low socioeconomic status puts children at risk, but many still achieved high proficiency. Exposure to both languages at home put children at risk for low proficiency in both languages, but some children still achieved high proficiency. So we can conclude the following. There is no obvious pattern in social economic status or home exposure to a second language that would result in high proficiency. So what does this mean to early childhood professionals? First, we have to be informed about the 3 main types of programs for children whose home language is not English. The first program is First Language Program, where only home language is used. Second program is Bilingual, where 2 languages are used regularly in the classroom. The third and final program is English Language Classroom. There are many ways educators can enhance this process of second language acquisition. The first one is regarding classroom organization. Set routines for activities that English language learners can participate in getting to the flow of classroom events. These will help them feel more comfortable and involvement becomes easier, enhancing their social integration. Having available stations where ELLs can spend away from demanding activities is also supportive and relieves the pressure of communicating in a language they don't know yet. Language techniques such as a variety of nonverbal communication, simple messages, simple conversations about here and there, emphasizing important words in a sentence, and repetition of such helps them understand more of the new language. Classroom activities can also make a difference. Such activities like using predictable books in reading time and working in small groups with songs and movements repeatedly can help ELLs tune in. These activities help them find their voice in a new language and find their comfort zone in a group situation. The process of second language acquisition is an ongoing process that requires teachers to gain experience and expertise, and it is a process that will always require new information, new attitudes, and new practices. Thank you.